History facts that will make you say what the actual Mouse Utopia. Imagine this. It's the late 60s, and this dude named John B. Calhoun has this burning question. What happens if you give a bunch of mice everything they could ever want? Food, water, nesting material, you name it. A frickin' Club Med for rodents, right? So Calhoun sets it up. He calls it Universe 25, which sounds more like a rejected Marvel movie than a science experiment. But stick with me. This place was basically a mouse metropolis. 4 floors of living space, ramps going up and down like some kind of fancy mouse penthouse. Food was abundant, flowing like a never-ending buffet in Vegas. Without the sad Elvis impersonators, the mice didn't have to lift a paw. No predators, no disease, no rent. It was like the rodent version of the real world, without the drama, or so you'd think. So, what happens? At first, it's all good in the hood. The mice are breeding like, well, mice. They're eating, they're nesting, they're basically living the rodent dream. But then, things start to get weird. Like, really weird. The population booms, sure, but then it levels off, and you've got to ask, why? They've got everything they need. But here's where it gets all Twilight Zone-y. The mice start to form cliques, little social groups that don't mingle, and some mice, they become what Calhoun called the beautiful ones. These are the mice that just groom themselves all day, like they're getting ready for some kind of Mouse Vogue photo shoot. They don't mate, they don't fight, they don't do anything but groom, eat, and sleep. Narcissism at its rodent finest. And then you've got the outcasts. These are the mice that get kicked out of the cliques, the ones that nobody wants to hang out with. They start acting out, getting into fights, and some even die in these squabbles. It's like Mad Max Fur Road, but with whiskers. Calhoun's sitting there jotting down notes, probably wondering what the heck he's created. It's a society spiraling out of control. The females start neglecting their young. The males withdraw from society. It's like they all just gave up on mouse life. And remember, they've got everything they need. Food, shelter, no predators. But it's not enough. It's never enough. So what does this all mean? Calhoun thought it was a look into the future of human society, a warning sign of what could happen if we don't figure out how to live together in harmony. But let's be real. It's not like we're suddenly going to start grooming ourselves 24/7 and forget to mate. Well, hopefully not. Here's the kicker. Universe 25 eventually died out. Every last mouse gone. Poof. Even when Calhoun introduced new mice into this so-called utopia, they adopted the same messed up behaviors. It was like the place was cursed, a haunted house for rodents.